September 7th, 2015, Labor Day weekend. Absolutely a beautiful day here in San Francisco. Very beautiful day. There's the Golden Gate Bridge. Just went for a beautiful 1-hour drive by myself. Some people on their devices. Anyway, I found a place to park right here. Kind of emotional to see this, but I'm going to maintain. Into the hands of the Lord. For people that were buried in the coastal waters of the Pacific Ocean. I was looking over there under U.S. Army or Navy. There's a Long, John S. Long, lieutenant from Texas. Probably related to me because I come from the deep south. So, anyway, what a beautiful week here in San Francisco. Just gorgeous. Beautiful. Grateful to be here. It's just gorgeous. Went to the beach yesterday, got some serious rays. Got a lot of mellow in today. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Baker Beach is right there. I guess my daughter told me that's where Burning Man started down there. Sailboats all over the place. So I'll try to give a good message. My friend Chip said hi. So people are kind of contacting me here and there because of the Shemitah. Oh, look what I bought at the Barnes & Noble today. I'm going to cram. Look what I bought. I bought a couple books today. We were over $1 million copies sold. I've got another friend. I said, I think 1 million people know about this, and she was kind of surprised, but I do think probably 1 million people do know about this September 27th, the Jonathan Kahn and everything. I'm trying to get up to speed, but now I can read his material and make an assessment, a personal assessment. And if you think about it, that's probably the sun is a little bit too shiny. All right, bikes. This is a great day to be driving around. I just have to tell you that much. You have to make a personal assessment of what you believe. I'm kind of been in that every day of my life. I was born into the Mormon Church, but then you start, I think the older you get, the more you realize truth is where truth is. And so you could be in the Catholic Church, a Mormon Church, a Jewish Church, Islamic Church, no church. And some of my small spiritual experiences, frankly, are not inside a church. But when you read the scriptures, almost all the spiritual experiences are outside of church. You look at the prophets, Moses going to a mountaintop, Elijah, I think it's Elijah or Elisha, bringing down fire from heaven, Jesus walking around the Garden of Gethsemane, which huge experience, which led to the atonement, which I believe happened on the cross. Not in the Garden of Gethsemane like some people believe. That started with, I think that started with a guy called Talmage. But I personally believe that the atonement took place on the cross, not in the Garden of Gethsemane. So I always want to find truth, and I think one way you can tell if you're onto truth is you're in the minority. You're in the minority. Because most people, they really don't want to know the truth if it's unpopular. So I think on this Labor Day, what do you labor for? That's the question. Oh my gosh, look at these trees. Now those trees are there no matter what. Those are just beautiful. Wow. Amazing. Ocean's beautiful. A lot of people, a lot of different types of people here. Everybody's getting away, but what a beautiful day. So, what's your source of truth? I think the bottom line is you should be able to, I'm going to get truth wherever I want to get it from. If I want to learn about edible plants, one of my favorites here is sour grass. I ate that with a good friend 5 years ago. And so if there's ever a famine, how wonderful to know that all 10,000 grasses are edible, and to know what's edible, know how to fish. Sushi can eat raw fish, of course. One time I caught a salmon in the ocean up by Ukiah, Garberville, actually Shelter Cove. I caught a salmon and I cut it open, and I had fresh sushi right on the spot, freshest sushi I've ever had, and it was delicious. I caught him by mistake. I was fishing for rock cod. So truth to me, and some of you appreciate, I'm glad for you that appreciate my videos, but this is for the people that you know, why do I do this? Do I get any money from it? No, not at all. I mean, zero. It's like negative return. I got places to go right now. But if I can help somebody out, maybe that's my service. Because my most spiritual experiences are usually not in a church building. Today, driving around by myself is spiritual. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful it is. So I'm going to check out Jonathan Cahn. We've got the Shemitah books here. And see what's going on with that. Because, oh man, there's so much death and mayhem in World War II. It makes me think World War III is coming. It's coming. It's going to be worse than World War II. And people can ignore that, but it's going to happen. You know, I believe the Jewish people, or the tribe of Judah, they were the chosen people. But, you know, the tribe of Judah is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. I believe all the tribes of Israel are chosen. And so people get mixed up. Like I was watching a guy and he's criticizing the blood moon thesis and stuff like that. And he's saying, well, you can only see one of the blood moons in Israel. And it's like, did that guy ever consider that maybe some of Israel is not in Israel, or not in Russia, or not in Europe? Maybe they're right here in the Rocky Mountains. Like the tribe of Joseph, tribe of Ephraim, Manasseh, and the Lamanites. You talk about chosen people. Serious stuff right there. So it's just cool how there's so many people out here today enjoying what a beautiful day it is. But and that's kind of what it is too about the whole offspring thing. Anyway, Golden Gate Bridge, selfie stick. So I'm going to read about Jonathan Cahn, but and I'm going to try to dial in this Shemitah and offer an informed opinion on it. But I'm really at peace. Truth comes from God who created the earth. And I'll end with this, because I have so many profound thoughts, and that's why I like talking to my YouTube friends, because I really don't have a friend, you know, within 100 miles to talk to, or 200 miles. So thanks to you friends that are thousands of miles away and hundreds of miles away. I love you, and I'm grateful for you. What was I gonna go with? I was gonna go with, gonna think about it real quick here. Kind of lost my train of thought, but I'm glad these people are having a good time here, and I'm gonna head back into San Francisco. Beautiful day.